This year we undertook another attempt at a one-week wonder, which is the process of building an airplane in 1 week. And it was a Sonics kit with a Rotax engine, which is a new configuration for that airplane.
It's our standard kit, so nothing is really pre-assembled. They're going to be drilling and deburring and plugging rivets in. And so our quick build is normally a totally built fuselage and totally built wings rigged together with a canopy installed. And according to Charlie Becker at EAA, that is cheating. So we had to go with our complete airframe kit where all the parts are just separate and pull them out of the box. It's interesting because they've done this twice before, so there's definitely a higher degree of confidence that we have in that Charlie knows what he's doing and his key volunteers know what they're doing in terms of organizing that. We have our own shop lead people here to supervise, and they'll be there to back people up and support them technically. The folks coming up from the general public will be pulling actually the majority of the rivets in the airplane. So they'll get a little training on the rivet boards, and they'll come up and they'll pop their rivet, they'll sign it and get their picture taken. So that's a really special thing. They'll get to see the airplane and find their signature.
We have a great workshop program in a home-built area, but if you walk through the main gate at AirVenture, you might have no idea that half of these aircraft on the field are home-built aircraft, and that it's affordable, that you can take advantage of the latest technology. So really what we're trying to do is get the person who has no idea that they can build an aircraft to start thinking about it, and the person that's thinking about it to take that next step and actually build a kit.
So Van's Aircraft started, well, roughly 50 years ago, and I had built the RV3. It's kind of an evolution from a prior modified home built, and had always entertained the idea of entering the aviation business. Kit business really didn't exist then, but people were selling plans and components, so that's what I initially started doing. I displayed the RV3 here in 1972. A lot of people liked it. I got enough input from that I felt it was worth starting a company and advertising and marketing. So that was really the beginning, and it worked. Obviously, it's kind of mind-boggling at times. I feel very grateful, of course, that people have accepted my airplanes that well and done such a great job of building them and spreading the word and creating the community. And obviously it was a gradual rather than overnight process, but when I step back to reflect on it, it's been a great trip.
So we're really proud to be here at AirVenture 2022, here at EAA in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, with the RV-15 prototype aircraft. So this is an engineering tool. It's an airplane that first flew just over a month ago, or right around a month ago. And our engineering team is using it to learn, and they've developed this airplane. We're really excited to have it here. There's been a lot of talk and a lot of excitement leading up to AirVenture. Would we have it here? Would we not have it here? Here it is, it's here. The different missions for this airplane. Maybe you want to go and you want to fly it, you want to stick it out on a gravel bar somewhere and go fishing. Maybe you want to fly to Idaho, landing on grass strips. A lot of other RVs can land on grass strips like that too, but this one would be capable of going someplace, stick it out in the field that doesn't have a runway. The point is we want to be able to offer a wide variety of mission options for this airplane. It's an airplane that we're excited, I think people are excited about, because they'll be able to do what they want to do with it and go and have fun and do some really, really cool stuff that maybe you wouldn't do with one of our other airplanes.
So we've got here a selection of the aircraft which we have developed over the years, and a kind of increasing portfolio of them. We really use airplanes in South Africa. We get around in them, take our families, carry a lot of goods, go camping. It needs to have utility. It's become a kind of a tradition for our business to develop a new aircraft type and fly it to Oshkosh. So one of the reasons, of course, is because everything takes longer than you expect. And so we think we're going to develop this airplane and we'll test fly it and put it in a container and send it across, but it's never ready. And the obvious way to kind of get an aeroplane somewhere is to fly the thing there, you know? And so we've done it a bunch of times. I've actually flown these airplanes kind of 3 times around the world. We like to fly around the world, and in the tropics the wind blows east to west. So usually the shorter way to Oshkosh is going west, and then we just keep going.
This is an engineering prototype for the P-36 Hawk 60% scale replica. And it's going to be a kit plane available starting this fall. Well, we love all the replicas, and we started with the P-36 because we're also a Werner engine dealer, and the round engine fits the P-36 airframe. But this can also be a P-40 Warhawk. The only difference is the firewall forward, which engine you choose. The plan with this is it's as easy to build as your traditional Sonic, Zenith, that type of thing. It's pull rivet construction, right? It's match hole drilled, and the idea is a quick build kit so that you can have your replica without it taking you 15, 20 years to build. We want to see a lot of these out there. You need to get here and see all the different kinds of airplanes that you can build. You might have a totally different mission set for your flying. You might like, you know, flying in the mountains or coming off of lakes, or you might be into replicas. This is the place to come. This is the place you're gonna see everything. And every time you look around, it's, oh, wow, I never saw that one before. There's some amazing airplanes here. And most of all, amazing people here.